So I went to school today, and then at the end of class, on my way out, I got handed an envelope by my fashion design major, one of the teachers, Dee Donna Dickens, accompanied by these individuals that call themselves deans. DEAN. They're the ones that don't really do anything at all. Literally, they have an office. I don't know what they really do with it. I've met some of them there before. I don't understand. Either you're an educational representative individual to help other educational individuals, students, teachers, and whoever else in the field of education to get careers, dreams, goals, events, landscaping, and more, have access to actual authorities or to be one. Lie detector tests are required. Instead, they're playing mental health representative with me at a college, a place of learning at 2701 Fairview Road in Costa Mesa, California. Again, Costa Mesa, that Orange Coast College in California area, biblically speaking, in the land of dreams, also known as the island of dreaming. I've learned things there. That's what I go to do, other than get on a fashion, art, and etc. kind of path, which I do with my free time anyway. But what goes on at that location and some others, not just there, is illegal. I don't understand. What are these people stepping up to these positions if they're not allowed, and then they don't do anything? I really don't get it. And then what? It will end. I talked to one of the construction workers today, and we both talked about what it needs to be, how the property should look, and I even went into descriptive detail: a giant lipstick, a flying ship, electrical, and more. He agreed. I have no idea who sent him there. He doesn't seem to know either. He's just there. Then we started talking about the animals and Disney Company and other things worth helping and keeping around. Whatever else not mentioned, it doesn't make any sense. I keep getting abused and victimized for being a stronger representative. I'm not talking about my education versus anybody else's. I'm talking about job description overall, what is going on in the medical field, the educational field, law enforcement, stores, in general, landscaping, whatever else not mentioned. This is going on everywhere because of peasant criminals. They like these updated videos. They don't know what to expect. I got stalkers and obsessors is what they look forward to. In real life, some of them. The other ones already got front row seats to what happened earlier today. And then what? It's so sickening. And it is all on surveillance. Someone should just make my school into a live TV show all over YouTube and more to show it's that sickening. Again, I'm not talking just about education levels. I'm talking about victims versus victimizers. Who's allowed to be there, who isn't, who's in charge, what's going on. Then they tell me to mind my own business. You're just a student. No, we all work there. Everyone that's allowed to be there works there. Being a student is a job in real life. It's a place of work. This is unbelievably retarded. My daughter needs to get rescued. And now the deans are saying your teacher doesn't want to know your personal life. Well, then my teacher needs to leave and say that to my fucking face and get a fucking life. Anybody can have access to more and do what she does. She just has a higher education in certain areas, and some she doesn't. That's everybody. I even told her today, your car's supposed to be electrical. It's supposed to fly. I mentioned my supposed biological birth daddy, a fake mechanic. She doesn't want to hear that. I do. I like to be aware of what's going on in reality instead of living a lie. Again, it's nothing to get offended about. I'm part Middle Eastern. I'm very upfront and blunt. And then when the peasants or other retards try to get on my level, they can't. They even try to reenact my personality and they want to tell me something. This is not what it's about. My daughter needs to get rescued. Again, if this was a live show, were they excited that some mental people might be watching? A bunch of retards on psych meds with the fake doctors and the fake medical field? The deans are nobody. They know they're nobody, and whoever wants me to make this video wants to show the dean, oh, look what she's doing now. It's none of their fucking business. I'm an actual qualified, entitled individual for a higher education and to landscape the school the way I map it out, and others that qualify can do it too. In other places in the land of dreams, those that aren't allowed get jealous and try to put me in the streets or pretend I don't exist or ignore me. I've already contacted every supposed representative at that school that claims they work there. If you go there, you'll see none reach their full job description. Teachers, again, are supposed to make sure all the students are allowed to be there, which includes themselves as a teacher, on a lie detector test, required. Make sure everyone has their resources. My teachers say they don't have access to anything else other than standing there and teaching their education level. That's illegal. It's nice of them to volunteer their time and show what some might not know or remind them, here's how to do this. But overall, then what? What is going on? I don't understand. Then in the letter that I received, it claims that Dee Donna Dickens is making secret reports about me, claiming I talk too much, I'm disruptive to the other students. None of this is even true. Like I said, there's lie detector tests. What did I even do? I show up, I dress up, and I try to learn the way these people are showing how to do things, and I don't have access to all my resources. And Miss Donna knows she's in a position to where she's supposed to help give them. And if she can't, she's a contact who's in charge. She claims she doesn't know. Others tell me on the side, Rachel, they're all mental health representatives in real life. I've come across some that identify as mental health representatives at school to where you know for a fact they are. Kaveh Baharini, again, he's very upfront and blunt about it. Part Middle Eastern idiot with his psychiatric awards, claiming he's taking over. There's nothing I can do. Good luck with my dreams, since he supposedly doesn't get his for being a peasant. Yeah, there's one. And there's many others. They aren't allowed there. That is not a place to victimize. It's not a place for peasants. It is a place for victims to learn and get a career and play sports and all the subjects that are there. They need to upgrade. Their medical field is illegal. It only goes up to nurse. They don't have an animal doctor field. Some want to call veterinarian. How about biblical doctor genius that covers animals, humans, plus inventions and more? That's the real advanced medical field. They know all what these fake doctors think they know, plus more. Real medicine, necessary procedures only. And no, it's not all doctors. They're called biblical doctor geniuses. They cover everything. There's metal skeletons, clones, whatever else. It's there. Even I have an education of some medicine and natural remedies, and I know a thing or two. And the fake doctors, mental health representatives, take away whatever I ever have access to help my present condition. Like sciatica. That's a disability I have physically, and ephedrine and ephedra takes that away for a fact. And they're like, oh, well, good luck trying to get it. We already wrote out fake laws to say that it's illegal. When it's not, it's real medicine. It's a natural remedy field. It's a plant-based pill. And then they just want to, those mental health representatives are so jealous of me, then they lie. and they try to lace any of my medicine, and this is happening even at Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach. They prescribe me fake medicine laced with psych meds before, claiming, well, that's all you have access to, so you need to take it. This is illegal. If anyone recognizes any psychological disorder they think I have, probably because I'm still recovering from all they've done to me, the mental health representatives, criminals, and peasants. Recovery is forever. And these retarded people are so stupid. They are out there drugging themselves and others intentionally. For fun. It's what they do. My daughter needs to get rescued. This is illegal. Whatever else not mentioned, I made several videos. No, we're not doing one video and then not showing the rest of my videos. These are the type of people I'm victimized by. They want to show peasants. Oh, what about Rachel in that video? Who is she then? And then what? It's criminals, peasants. The retarded people in real life. And when I say retarded, they retard others by drugging them up. Whoever wants to get offended by the fact that I bring up these kind of people, well, then go be with them. 24/7 somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's called a prison. Even if they're in their own, at least they'll all be put away in their own. Or get disintegrated. Or deported. I did not have to deal with these weird people that everyone wants to cater to. For what? Perversion? Power? Money? What is it? Peasants? They're in that circle? Is that who these people are? This is just the ongoing situations that need to be situated by actual authorities that qualify, again, on a lie detector test. And those that are already in that position usually have advanced weapons like disintegration lasers, bombs, and more. And the peasants keep trying to end all that when all that's needed. I even came across some peasant, came to my front door telling me she's a mental health representative. She knew I was home because they follow me around for no reason. And she's like, there's not going to be a lie detector test. Well, she thinks she's going to ban that too? They're retarded. They're sickos. Every report and situation is supposed to be put on a lie detector test to show or confirm what more to do about it. Duh. The animals, for example, they're innocent of all of what looks like criminal. The humans sometimes try to force them to commit crimes. I talk to the animals here and there and they tell me some of their stories, believe it or not. Even my cat, Electric Gizmo III, had told me that he was made in the image of the tiger and that he could also take on some of these trespassers because he's seen them break into my locations and rape me and drug me. And the same with my daughter. The same thing happened. It's her biological birth daddy's rape gang. And whoever else is in the peasant of circles. I meant the circle of peasants. And the animals try to step in sometimes, and then they get a hold of them and drug them or plague them with sciatica. That's what happened to Electric Gizmo III. His whole body locked. And then the fake animal doctors, oh, that's what your cat gets for wanting to step in as a tiger. It's not funny. This is what they really do. My daughter needs to get rescued. I need all my resources. Whoever likes these videos, good for you. At least I'm doing what I can and what I have access to and embracing it. There's some people out there that don't have access to it, and even some that do, they're not even able to get to it. And then these people that create these situations, the peasants, they think it's funny, that it's fun. My daughter needs to get rescued. Whoever likes these live victim videos, it's so stupid. And then they wonder why I'm not like the rest. I'm part Middle Eastern. There you have it. There's the riddle of why I don't react the same way that they imagine. And I'm talking about those that are low in roots. Middle Easterns are the highest in roots. Accept it, peasants. That's how it is. It goes from Hispanic peasants to Middle Eastern peasants, or even when they're not peasants at all. That is the order it goes in. It goes Middle Easterns, and then below them is African, Jamaican, and something of that nature. Right below them is Caucasian, like Irish. And I skipped a few coming up. Asian, they're in there somewhere too. Korean in that field. And then the Hispanics are at the lowest. And I obviously left some out. There's Pacific Islanders and all the above. Not necessarily in that exact order. I'm just aware of the highest and lowest, and this needs to end, this war. There's a cat in the jungle area. They call it a jungle cat. It's like a cheetah or leopard. I forgot the title of it. It runs like 100 miles per hour. Might look like some of the other wild cats. But obviously, it has an ability that they don't to run that fast. The others could practice and maybe get faster. But that cat was born that way, made that way. And the same goes for some humans. Some have different abilities. Even JCT Pop, Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace, who is half a human and half a god. He's a prince again. He has the ability to make things multiply. Other than the gods and goddesses, nobody else has that ability. This is what I'm talking about. Middle Easterns, they have an ability to delete memories and do hypnotic. And they're only supposed to do it to prevent crimes, for magic shows, and to help disintegrate peasants or put them into the prison or deport. And when they're peasants, they twist their abilities with cults like psychology, psychiatry, and more. Again, Kaveh Baharini is really well known in that field of being that sickening. He's a mental health representative trying to take over my school and other places. And then he told me, who cares? He gets to travel, he gets all that money, I don't get my dreams, and he thinks it's funny. My daughter needs to get rescued. Nobody has time for these retarded people. Again, I had a student in my class who, oh, don't say retarded. No one was even talking to her. She probably isn't even allowed at my school. Just because you got in doesn't mean you're allowed, and I happen to be entitled to a higher education and whatever else. Again, sports, fashion, art, etc. Biblical doctor genius, the medical field, culinary, food, whatever else. Just like Barbie, you can be anything and you're supposed to do everything. Duh. And that is what I'm trying to embrace, is to do as much as I have access to. I don't need these stupid peasants. Oh, let's put her in another situation. What's going to happen? I don't know. Do they know? Anyone who's a part of seeing that something like that is a sicko. And whatever else. Blah, 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 blah. Bye.